when I say this is, we all know it's a testing ground. We all know that what ICE and CBP have been doing is just simply expanding their jurisdiction, expanding the law, the laws they can skirt. That is in fact exactly what's happening. Trump is planning a nationwide crackdown targeting blue cities. Oh, I think we talked about this maybe a little bit on Wednesday, but New York, Seattle, Chicago, Philadelphia, Northern Virginia, DC. It's unclear when the raids will start. All ICE agents in those areas have been told to stand by. And here's Police Chief of Seattle. His name is Shon Barnes. And he's basically saying, nope, I'm not going to comply. I'm not going to do what we're seeing done to the people of LA. In response to a question about federal action in LA, Seattle Police Chief Shon Barnes said Tuesday he expects to be jailed by the federal government at some point during his tenure atop the Seattle Police Department as a repercussion of his standing up for everyone residing in the city. It was a comment given to the Seattle City Council as part of his confirmation process. It was made in the context of intergovernmental standoff in LA in response to widespread protests over immigration raids in the city. Y'all, this is amazing. Hashtag not ACAB or ACAB -1. Here he is saying that he expects to be jailed for not complying.
I will do everything in my power, I want to be clear, to protect anyone in Seattle from anyone who comes to this city with the intention to hurt them or inhibit their First Amendment rights. And what that means is...
Okay, now that could have gone either ways. Anyone who comes in the city, right? You could go a different way with this as a police chief. You could say, outside agitators, the people throwing rocks, and the one guy that threw Molotov cocktails, right? That could be one thing. But no. Anyone who tries to impede their First Amendment rights.
Is at some point, I will probably go to jail and be in prison because we have an administration that has threatened to jail politicians. I will do everything in my power.
That is amazing. I want to play that back.
Rights. And what that means is at some point, I will probably go to jail and be in prison because we have an administration that has threatened to jail politicians.
I take back every time I said ACAB. I love this man. I'm sure he's probably presided over some terrible things, but he is 1,000,000% on the right side of history. And if we could only get other police chiefs to go along with Shon Barnes, wherever you are, I send this up to you, all of my love, and the people of Seattle. Damn. Number one, come see me on August 1st and 2nd, please. Live, Bitchuation Room live on August 2nd, me and Matt. August 1st. That's a digression to say. That's making this, once again, wash vegetables, come see me, but Shon fucking Barnes, that's amazing that he said this. And I wish we could see other police chiefs say the same thing. Again, this is basically bracing to see if troops are going to be deployed or, whether National Guard's going to be sent in. We know ICE is probably going to be sent in. So is the National Guard also going to be sent in to Seattle? What's going to happen? And I think that my follow-up question to Shon Barnes saying this is are you going to do the same thing when it comes to undocumented immigrants in Seattle, right? Are you going to use the police to protect them? I'm assuming no. I'm going to go with a probably not, because heaven forbid we actually use the police to protect residents of a certain place. But at least he's saying, look, if people are trying to stop the First Amendment rights of, the protesters or anyone who would, try to has something to say about what's going on, I won't allow that. Now, that means he's probably going to get jailed. Who knows? Who knows who's his deputy? On and on and on. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.